G'day, that's Slot Car Guy here, and welcome back to another slot car review. And today I've got something very interesting. It's Scalextric's quick build. We're going to build it, we're going to tear it down, and then we're going to do a hot lap around my track. So stick around and let's build this puppy together. So welcome back to another slot car review, and look at this little unique piece of goodness. Now again, thank you Scalexseller, mate. You have some really unique items for sale, and I had to jump on this because I think this is quite fun. This hobby can get quite serious. We are looking at more model-like cars, and this is a fun piece that, and it says here, for 5+ can play with. Now what is this? Well, this is the Quick Build series. Now from what I can gather in the limited information I could find, it is C3708 and released around the 2016 mark. If I'm wrong, please let me know. There was a cop car, there was a car set, there was a couple other items that they sold separately in this series, and I'll try and get some pictures up now. Let's have a look at the box. So there's the black skull. This is what we're going to build. 18 pieces of quick build block. This is a working slot car. Don't know how well it goes, but we will find out. And it says on the front here, build, race, and destroy. And you know what? I'll probably do the last. I'll probably destroy it, but let's see if I can't. Left and right are very similar. Quick build Scalextrics. I actually like the very golfish, let's say, I don't want to get copyrighted, golf-ish racing colors. I like the orange and the blue. The clear screen showing you the quick build slot car chassis. And then inside here is all your pieces, which we'll undo together. Really cool, and around the back it's got some warnings and some other information, all the fun stuff. All right, let's take this box apart. Let's have a quick squeeze at what we get in the box. Make sure there's nothing else. So what do we get when we purchase this brand new? And this is brand new. First off, we have got, and hopefully my zoom's really well locked on, we've got a sticker pad, so it's got all your stickers to finish off the quick build car or the hot rod, and on the back we've got two replacement guides. Braid which connects to your guides, and then some instructions. So this is brand new, unopened, never been raced. Now, what's hiding underneath here? Let me get all this stuff out. So here's the chassis. Let's have a quick, I'm going to move this because it might zoom in. Here's your chassis itself. 132 in scale. We've got briquettes everywhere, so I'm guessing when we start building this, it'll build up quite nicely. And I'm not too sure how well this holds, but I actually really like that. So let's have a look at the chassis in a minute. We'll move that aside. What pieces do we get in this kit? Now I did say 18 pieces. I'm not going to count them all, but let's lie them out together. And what's really cool, looks like I'm going to get copyrighted here. Looks like Robocop. You get like a little figure, a little quick build figure. That's cool as. So hopefully he survives my test run. Let's put him aside. So we've got all the parts and pieces we need. It actually looks like very good quality plastic. It's got the exhaust pipe on one side. I'm not going to go through every piece, but this is just how it's sort of built. I really like what they've done here. So here's all the pieces we've got. Ooh, let's open this one up together. And again, this is brand new, so you know, let's get it out. Here's the motor. Bit of chrome, bit of quick build plastic. That's cool. I'm guessing that's the grille without looking. Grille with the engine on top. Really cool. Like it. And then we've got the clear window screen in this little baggie. So let's open that up and have a quick look at that. And there's your clear window screen. So it's very good quality plastic. I don't know how well, again, this is going to hold. I'm not going to glue it. I'm going to make sure I can destroy it. But there we go. So let me see if I can zoom in and do a quick build of this in a faster time than normal. Let's get into it. So before we get into the build, I've obviously jumped way too far forward. Let's take a look at this chassis first. And I have split it in half. There's a 2-piece chassis, and it took 4 screws to get that apart. Now this is quite different because you are building kind of the shell, I guess you'll call it. This is still acting as the shell base. So it is like your normal slot car where you have to tear it apart. Now let's have a look at the top side first. There's all your little quick pick locator tabs, whatever their technical term may be. And it looks like they've actually spent some time in designing this because it looks quite cool. I'm not gonna lie, I think it's, and it's actually not that heavy. I really need to get some scales. Now there's no front axles. These are free spinning wheels which are on plastic plugs, which I won't take off because I don't want to try and break and get him on, but you can have a look there. It's like a little split plug. And then let's flip upside down. So it was 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4, very easy to get apart, but there's also a tab locator at the front that just holds it ever so slightly together when the screws are apart. Guides at the front, inline Scalextric motor and rear wheel drive, but we'll have a close look at that in a tick. So let's take this apart, so lift up and pull out, and there's that little plastic locator tab right there. Right, let's have a look inside the chassis itself first. Nice big gaping area where the motor and everything else fits, and it is quite light, but again I think they've spent some time in designing this. Now there's that little locator tab hole, which is where you'll put the underside in. Right, now let's have a look at the business end of this car. So again, inline Scalextric motor. I don't think it's DPR ready. The box doesn't say it is, but you might be able to figure out how to get it in there. I do not run Scalextric digital, so I'm not the expert, but I can see from that it doesn't look like it is, but please hit the comments if I am completely wrong, which I probably am. Rear wheel drive, it is nylon gearing at the back. And again, I'm actually surprised at how well this is built. Yes, it's very skinny and it is quite tall once it's all together, but I'm going to be quite interested to see how this thing runs. And then flip it upside down quickly, and there we go. So that's your chassis. Now let's put it together. Now the tab locator, as I said, you press it in like so, and then it clips down. There you go. There is your chassis. So let's do the build, and then we'll do a hot lap, and hopefully this thing stays together. So there you go, quite a simple build. The instructions are very, very easy to follow, and on the back you'll see that there's 2 versions that you can build of this car. Now unfortunately 2 pieces were missing, which isn't a great deal. That's fine, I'm happy with that. But I've got the hot rod version with the roof on. And again, it was quite an easy build. I'm just missing the part that covers the top of the motor and the rear seats. But I think that looks quite cool. Does it stay together very well? Well, not too sure, but we'll find out. The sides do want to pop off. The motor just sits in there, but you know what? I'm excited. It's designed to be crashed. It's designed to come apart, but let's see how this thing goes around my track.
Countdown started. 5 seconds.
So there you have it, the quick build Scalextric car hot rod. What is it called? The Black Skull did 5 clean hot laps. That's my goal, to give each car I review 5 laps to get the job done. And its quickest lap was lap 3 at 12.46, which I've now placed on my SRC Chrono Complex board. Yes, this track is named SRC Chrono Complex. They've been great to me, that company, so I've named it after them. We'll need to name the corners and the bends in due course, because I think this is the course we're going to stick with. But here's our first time of 12.46 seconds, which, you know what? That is awesome. A really quick lap around here is between 8 and 10 seconds, but I'm very surprised how well this went for what kind of car it is. Probably could have pushed a bit harder, but we would have rolled and come into pieces. So I wanted 5 clean laps. So thanks, Scalexseller, mate. Absolutely awesome purchase. I really, really like it. And please give me feedback on the camera angle that I'm using. I'm trying to get the best overall view. I'm using lap tracks on my Android phone for analog timing. I would love to use my Smart Race app. That is by far the best app I've ever used for digital and analog, but unfortunately I don't have the amazing TechSlot box to use the analog components, which TechSlot is amazing, but I don't have one of those yet. I will get one in due course. So Smart Race is by far the best app I've ever used when I do digital, but I had to revert back to lap tracks, which is also okay. But Smart Race, wow, incredible. Hopefully I can use that in the future. Now, as always, thanks for watching, guys. At That Slot Car Guy, please give me feedback on the board. I am going to try and get some more hot lap times on there, bring some competition back to the channel. Please check out Dave Kennedy's YouTube channel, Slot Car News. He revealed the brand new Corvette by Scalextric this morning. First person to do it. He's in the know, his fingers on the pulse. Jump over there and watch that if you haven't already. You should have. He's incredible. So be safe, take care, ciao.